so nice to be here, to actually really be here. I just want to point that out.
Hi, my name is Judy Henderson. I am the receptionist and admin assistant here at Catholic Charities of Kansas City, St. Joseph. I was incarcerated for 36 years for a murder I did not commit. But my incarceration was one that was transformative for me. My co-defendant committed the murder and he was acquitted by a jury. So he never did a day of time, so I was very bitter and angry when I first came. You know, there's two things you can do with anger. You can either get bitter or you can get better. And I chose to get better. I thank God for that. Because of the love that I had for my children and the support I had from my family and my siblings, that combination gave me the motivation, the power, the resilience, and everything that I needed to fight. I was going to fight because I was coming home to my children and my family. But I also learned a lot of great lessons. I received a lot of blessings during my incarceration. This was a path that I was able to find my purpose. I feel I'm fortunate because a lot of people don't ever get that opportunity to find out why they were really created. What is it they're supposed to do on this earth? And I was given the opportunity to know it was to serve others. I was able to attend a guest speaker that came into the prison to talk about battered women. And that's the first time I had ever heard of the battered women syndrome. And so I realized that there was a lot of women in prison that were battered women. And they needed help. They needed to understand that they were worthy of something more than being beat on. And so that was one of the things that became my mission. The other project that became my mission was uniting mothers with their children. It's hard to communicate with children even when you're in the free world with them. So you can only imagine how difficult it is whenever you're behind bars.
Being led to prison, like I was, I always tell people I felt like I was a piece of clay and God was just molding me again. Anything that we need in our life, God already gave us those tools and those gifts the day we were created. So we just have to find where they're at, how we're going to use them, because with God, there's always an exit out of a bad place. But I just want everybody to know, whenever you're going through hard things, you think that God isn't present. What He's doing is working behind the scenes, and He is putting everybody in a strategic position to perform the miracle that He's getting ready to do for you. So when you think there's no hope, you think this is the end, you think there's nothing that's going to help you get over any tragedy that you had to suffer, it's just a stepping stone into something bigger and better that you're going to find out about. And maybe it's going to be showing you what your gifts are. You don't know. So always turn to Him, because that's the power. That's the one that made you. That's the one that's going to show you how to live this life. I could not have done anything that I've done without the grace of God. Thank you for coming, and I hope to see all of you again somewhere.